Tutorials. In this video of Linux tutorial, I'm going to talk about some kind of administrative work in Linux. Like we will see how to create an account and how, after creation of the account, how we can modify or delete this account in Linux, right? So this is a kind of administrative work, right? So here to create an account in Linux, you have to use something is a command is called useradd command, right? But here you can see I have logged in as a general user. It's not a root user. If you see here, instead of basically tilde and dollar symbol, if you see hash, then that means someone has logged in as a user, root user, and root user considered as a super user. So if we log in as a simple user, then we have to basically prefix our command with the sudo, and that's why I have started with the sudo. And actual command is nothing but the user add, right? That's the very simple, right? User add command we have to use to create or add an account in Linux, right? New account in Linux. If you have logged in as a super user or root user, then you don't need to write sudo, right? Directly you can write user add. And after that, there are various flags, right? Like you can use like -d to specify root directory for this user, right? If you want default directory to be created, then you can specify a flag is called -m. -m basically that specifies to create home directory, right? Default home directory, you can say. And after that, there are some flag like -g we can use. -g is used to specify basically group name for this user. So here group name I'm going to specify users. That's the almost default group in Linux operating system. If you would like to assign some custom group name, then that group name you can specify over here. After that, I'm going to specify a flag it's called -s, and here this flag basically -s specifies the default shell for this account. So default shell, most of the cases we used to specify like bin/bash. Mostly we use the bash shell, right? And last but not the least, we will use basically account name, right? Username basically. So here I am going to specify shown m, right? And that's the username. Apart from that, there are some more options like -u. There you can specify the user ID, right? And if you want to see what are the rest of the options are available for this account, then you can check the man page for this. You can write just man and then this command name useradd, and that will show you all the rest of the options or flag available over there, right? But here one thing you have to keep in mind: if you do not specify any parameter, then system makes use of the default values, right? So even though if you do not specify these flags, then system will take the default values, right? So after specifying this command, just press enter. Then this will ask you to provide your basically password. So I'm going to enter my password. So user is created. But you might be wondering, okay, user have been created, but what about the password? If I share this user with someone to for login purpose, then I has to share password as well, right? To create a password, again you have to write sudo, and actual command is pass wd. If you press enter, then this will ask you to change your password, right? But I don't want to change my password. I want to create a new password for this newly created user. So what you have to write, you have to write pass w and then username, that is shown m, right? Shown m, that's username I'm giving. Then it is asking me to enter the password, right? It is asking me to re-enter the same password again and press enter, right? So here you can see the message password updated successfully. And after that, if you go here and if you click over here, then here you will get the switch user account, right? So if you have a single user, then you will not get this option, but if you have a more than one user, then you'll get this option. Just click on this and you'll see there has been one more new user, and that is called sonem. Just click on that, or whatever password you are setting over here, from that password you can log in, right? So now if I go to my directory is called ls minus home, basically home directory, then here you can see there are earlier there was 2 users, right? These 2 users were existing. Now I have created one more user, right? That you can see over here, right? Now let's say this was the creation of a new user, right? Let's say I would like to modify something in the existing user. Then again you have a command, it's called sudo. You have to start with a sudo because I have logged in as a general user, not as a root user, right? So to do the kind of administrative work, you have to prefix your command with sudo, right? And then the next command is called user mod, means user modification. Most of the flags are mostly common in useradd as well as usermod command, but a new flag is called -l. You can use if you want to change your username, right? So my current username is, let's say, Son, but I want to change it. I want to give it the new name, right? Then what you can do, you can write sudo usermod -l, then a space, you have to give your current username, that's Son name, and after that you can give the new name. So once you press the enter, then this will change the basically your this will give the username, basically will be modified, so that you can try yourself. Now last but not the least, I will show you how to delete existing user, right? So to delete a user, again you have to write sudo, and that command is called userdel command, right? Del means delete. And after that, there is a flag that is optional, completely optional. You can use, you cannot use as well, but if you do not use, what will be the implication, I'll tell you. So I'm using sudo delete del, and then after I'm specifying a flag -r, and then username. So I'm going to use shown m, right? That account I would like to delete. So here let me tell you what is -r. -r flag, basically if you do not specify, then this account will be deleted, this user account will be deleted, but its home directory will not be deleted, right? Then again you have to delete this home directory. Again you have to issue this command again to delete this home directory. So sometimes what happens, if you are working in any organization, you would like to delete the user account but not user related data. User related data you might be keeping for the backup purpose, right? And after certain time you would like to delete this user data as well, right? So here if I'm using -r flag, so this account is going to delete, along with that user data is also going to delete. So let me press enter, right? So here you'll get some kind of saying that shown m mail spool not found. So that's not a problem, this is just a warning. Now I'm going to check my home directory /home, then you'll see there is only 2 users, right? Shown m has been deleted, right? So that's how you can create, modify or delete an user account in Linux. I hope you enjoy this video. Still you have any doubt or any question, then please do let me know below to the video section. Guys, big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.